Hello all, this is Dr. Anand Nayyar. Subscribe to my YouTube channel Gyan with Anand Nayyar for latest tech videos on unboxings, server administration, embedded systems, cloud computing, simulations, big data, Linux administration, research methodology, ethical hacking, and many more. Hello researchers, how are you? I hope you are fine and doing well. In this video, I will be demonstrating how to install CloudSim cloud computing based simulator on Ubuntu 17.04. Now before we dive in the installation part of CloudSim, let us first of all understand some brief introduction of CloudSim. So let us start with the part A of this video, in which I will be demonstrating some introduction regarding cloud computing as well as some introduction of CloudSim via a PPT. So let's start with the presentation. So what is cloud computing simulator CloudSim? I am Dr. Anand Nayyar and I am a professor and computer scientist, and here you can find my email as well as my website. So let us discuss something regarding CloudSim in the brief introduction. Cloud computing is the leading technology for delivery of reliable, secure, fault-tolerant, sustainable, and scalable computing services. For assurance of such characteristics in cloud systems under development, it is required timely, repeatable, and controllable methodologies for evaluation of new cloud applications and policies before actual development of cloud products. Because utilization of real testbeds limits the experiments to the scale of the testbed and makes the reproduction of results an extremely difficult undertaking, simulation may be used. Cloud computing goal is to provide a generalized extensible simulation framework that enables modeling and simulation cum experimentation of emerging cloud computing infrastructures and application services, allowing its users to focus on specific system design issues that they want to investigate without getting concerned about the low-level details related to cloud-based infrastructure and services. So here is the Cloud Simulator brief introduction. CloudSim is developed in the CloudBurst laboratory at the Computer Science and Software Engineering Department at University of Melbourne. CloudSim Toolkit 3.0 was released at January 13, 2012, and more details I will be discussing after this presentation. So what are the CloudSim basic simulator features? The first feature you can see that is support for modeling and simulation of large-scale cloud computing data centers. Second feature, energy-aware computational resources. Third feature, support for data center network topologies and message passing applications. Fourth feature, support for dynamic insertion of simulation elements stop and resume. Fifth feature, support for user-defined policies for allocation of hosts to virtual machines and policies for allocation of host resources to virtual machines. Now, if we talk of the architecture, you can see on the slide, it is divided into three main aspects. The first is the user code, second is the CloudSim, and the third is the CloudSim core simulation engine. Now, what is user code? It is a simulation specification in which the users set the requirements, application configuration, as well as the scheduling policy, so user or data center broker. And in the CloudSim, it has a user interface structures which has CloudNet and virtual machine. It has VM services which can consider of CloudNet execution and VM management. And under cloud services, we have VM provisioning, CPU allocation, memory allocation, storage allocation, and bandwidth allocation. So we have the cloud resources in terms of event handling, sensor, cloud coordinator, and data center. Last but not the least, we can set up the network in the terms of topology and message delay calculation. And last but not the least, we have the CloudSim core simulation engine, which interprets all the results. And before we proceed, let me tell you that CloudSim is purely Java based simulator. So if you want to work and you want to make your own simulations, or even you modify any existing examples which I will be running later in this video, so make it sure that you have a good grip over the core Java element. So why we need to learn CloudSim? The first point, cloud resource provisioning. Second, energy efficient management of data center resources. Third is optimization of cloud computing, research activities, and even no graphical user interface. But in the later stages, we now have the cloud reports which can act as a graphical user interface for the cloud computing. So now let us go into the depth of some more details of Cloud Simulator. So let's close this presentation and let's go to the website. So you can see that I have already opened the official website of CloudSim, that is cloudburst.org, and all the websites and all the links which I will be sharing in this video will be linked in the description below. So you can see that some introduction is very great in terms of SaaS, PaaS and IaaS, that is software as a service, infrastructure as a service and platform as a service. And here are the features which I've already included on my slide. And if you want to have some online course that is by Anupinder Singh from India, you can have it. I will leave the link to the description below. And even you will have a very good documentation regarding nodes, changelog, containers, etc, etc. So even we have some related projects which are going on, that is iFogSim, which is used for modeling and simulation of fog computing based environments. We have the CloudSim X, which is used for the development of extensions of CloudSim Simulator. We have the Edge CloudSim, which is used for edge computing, where it is possible to conduct experiments both for computational and network resources. We have the CloudSim Automation, that is used for a Java based command line tool based for CloudSim and cloud reports. We have the Workflow Sim, that is a cloud simulation toolkit for introducing the workflow preparation and execution of implementation of stack of workflow parser. And similarly, we have other things like cloud reports. We have the Cloud Auction, Cloud Express, Cloud Analyst. So I will be discussing all of them in my future videos as soon as I make next videos in my YouTube channel. So in order to download CloudSim, you have to go to this GitHub website, and you can find that the latest version is 4.0, but 4.0 is not very much stable and could have some bugs. So for this video, we can take the CloudSim 3.0.3, which is the most stable version of CloudSim till today. So it is my request to all the researchers and all the practitioners working on cloud computing. So take this simulator 3.0.3. It is the best simulator to work on. So if you need to have some more details regarding how to learn CloudSim, so I have shortlisted one website which is of Anupinder Singh from India itself, that is Superwits Academy. If you even search on Google, that is CloudSim tutorial, you will land onto this website. So all these websites, this website contain the step-by-step videos also, and you can even see on YouTube some videos related to this person, this gentleman who has taken the initiative in order to do some videos on CloudSim. So in order to learn more about CloudSim, I am referring you with the link of two important pages of Rajkumar Bhaiya, who is also known as father of cloud computing, into this video. So the first paper is CloudSim, a toolkit for modeling and simulation of cloud computing environments and evaluation of resource provisioning algorithms. It is a great paper to understand, and it contains the detailed information about the CloudSim. And the second paper which I recommend is modeling and simulation of scalable cloud computing environments and CloudSim toolkit, the challenges and opportunities. Again, it is co-authored by Rajkumar Bhaiya, who is in the Department of Computer Science and Software Engineering under the University of Melbourne, Australia. So this was my basic 50% part of this video, in which I have demonstrated with the PPT some introduction of cloud computing, CloudSim, and I've also demonstrated some website and given you some link on where you can find some tutorials and some research papers. So now let's go to the final part of this video, in which I will be demonstrating how to install CloudSim on Ubuntu 16.04. And you can see that on VMware Workstation 14 I have already installed the fresh version of Ubuntu 16.04, and I will show you how in proper steps I will be demonstrating with CloudSim, and all these steps will be available onto my Facebook page, and I will also leave to the link to my Facebook page where you will find all the commands which I will be using in this video over there. So let's go to my VMware Workstation and let's log in it. So let us go to Ubuntu 17.04, and even you can use the same steps for Ubuntu 16.04 and even for Ubuntu 17.04. So for this video I will be using Ubuntu 17.04, but the same step can be used for Ubuntu 16.04 also. So let's open the terminal and let's type the first, and let's log in with the root first of all with the same command, that is su space minus, and let's give the password. So root has been logged in. So let's first of all go with the basic command which I've already told you in all videos before proceeding with anything, that is update the repositories, that is apt-get update. So now before proceeding, let me tell you, as I've already told you in my video, that in order to use CloudSim you must be very much well conversed with Java, and in order to run CloudSim, and even most of the components of CloudSim are implemented with Java, so it is very important that your Ubuntu is equipped with Java version 8. You can even equip with Java version 9, but for 8 it is more stable. So let us go with the working Java installation. So let us add the repository for Java over here. So let's copy this and let's paste. So this will add the repository for Java to install, and let's wait for it. So let's press enter and add the repository of Java into our main repository association of Ubuntu 17.04. So you can see that the JPG key is added. So now let us go for update so that we can crawl the latest update trees as well as we can install the Java. So let's copy this and let's paste this. So all the commands are going step by step. All the commands will be available to you. So let's go for it. And now you can see that it has updated, and now it is going to fetch the data from the internet and it will going to install Oracle Java 8. So it will not take much time depending on your net connection speed. So let's press Y and press enter. It will automatically start install the Java. So you can see that it is configuring Java 8 installer. So let's press enter and update and accept the binary code licensing agreements. So do you accept the binary code licensing agreement? So let's go with tab and press yes. So now you can see with a high speed communication, it is downloading and it will take less than a minute to download the Java. So after that we have to edit it. So here is the website which you have already linked out, and I have already downloaded the CloudSim on my desktop of my user. So let us copy that in a new terminal to root. So let's log in with root. So let's go to this user to the desktop. So here we have CloudSim. So let's copy the CloudSim to /root. So it is copied. So let's exit it. Okay. So if I right click over here and I click on properties, you can see that it is about at 11 MB of a software package. So not very high. So after that we have to add the Java home environment to Ubuntu environment. So let us go with this command, that is gedit etc/environment. So you don't have to use sudo if you're in root. If you're into user, you have to use the sudo command. So it is removing the outdated cache downloads. So it can take some time. So it is installing now. Processing some triggers. It is unpacking and setting up everything. So this was the main 50% aspect of this video in which we have installed Java. So let's clear and let's type Java space minus version. So you can, so Java space version. So you can see that the version is 1.8.0 and it is already set. So let's copy and paste this environment and let's append this to the end of the file, that is Java home /user/lib. So let's copy this and let's come downstairs and let's paste it. So it will update the path. So let's close it. And now let's go to the unzipping of this file, that is CloudSim. So let's type this command, that is *space minus xzvf CloudSim. So it will unzip the CloudSim. So let's set up the environment. Let's go with this command, that is gedit.bash.rc. Let's paste. So make it sure that you copy paste everything over here. So if you have a user, so in spite of /root, you can go with /home/abc or the username, whatever it is. So let's copy paste at the end of the file. So let's come downstairs and let's press enter and let's paste it. So after that, what we have to do is to just save and close. And now what we have to do, we have to merge the changes into bash rc by giving this command, that is source bash rc, and it is done. So now let us test the simulator by running one example. So let's go with the example 1 by using the Java. Let's first of all compile the code. So it has compiled, and let's see the output in output.txt file. We will just store the output in this. Let's paste it and let's press enter. So now you can see that the output.txt file is created, and let's check the output.txt whether it is okay or not. So let's cat output.txt, and yes, you can see that it is working successfully well, and we have deployed the CloudSim version 3.0.3 on Ubuntu 17.04. So similarly, if you go with this CloudSim version, if we go with examples, and if we go with org, and if we go with CloudBus, it is CloudSim again. and we have the examples inside, so you can run each and every example, like example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. So everything is there, and you can run the example in the same aspect as I've run with this command. So in this video I have demonstrated how to install CloudSim on Ubuntu 17.04 and even on Ubuntu 16.04. So do install it, do research on this CloudSim, and I will be soon coming up with more videos on CloudSim and even with Cloud Analyst and other CloudSim based extensions in my coming future YouTube videos in my YouTube channel. So stay tuned. So do like this video, do give your comment, do tell me what other videos you would like to see on CloudSim, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel and do hit the bell notification in order to get yourself aware of the latest video as soon as I upload onto my channel. Thank you so much for watching.